What is up, everyone? So, as you know, I've been going crazy on the Supra hunt. Ever since I sold my white Supra, I've been dying to get another one, and well, I had a budget that I thought was good. I do some looking, it goes higher. I dig even deeper, it goes a little higher, and now I'm at the point where I'm trying to spend like every penny I have to get something nice, because I just really want something really worth building up, and I just really want something nice for once. The market's crazy. I even got to the point where I sold one of my cars to increase my budget just a little bit. And I don't know if you guys can guess what car it is. I'm not super pumped about it. We sold the U32. Now, I know a lot of guys will be mad at me, and I'm pretty upset about it because I feel like we haven't had the full potential of the car yet. We only got to like stage one with it. I had all these plans, but we've been so busy. One of my close friends really loves that car. He offered to buy it. We came up with a price that worked out great for both of us. I decided to pass the torch. So I did a little bit of filming from the other day, so meet the new owner of the U32.
Flashback.
Well, I didn't think the day would come, but I can't say no to this face.
So today,
Yes, sir.
I get myself into another Skyline.
I don't want to give it up, Tony, but I'm happy it's going to a good home.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be local. We're only like 20 minutes away anyways. We're gonna thrash the car with the boys. I have a Z, but this is gonna be fun also.
Are you going to film this?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So Tony has a YouTube channel. Tony's actually had a YouTube channel for a long time. Me and Tony have been friends for a long time. You guys have probably seen him in like older videos, and I probably show up on some Kuro videos here and there. Pop it in. So I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to continue the build of the U32. Even though I still had a long list of stuff for this thing, but I'm gonna pass the torch to Tony and let him do his thing.
Wow, the dash is still like there. No bubble dash. I had a coupe before I sold it. And
So you've seen the video, so you know what you're getting yourself into, right?
Yeah.
I need verbal consent that you've seen this car.
Yeah. I mean, if I go and crash, I'm gonna hit you up and be like, "Yo, my man."
Hey, go drive this thing for the first time, because you haven't even driven the thing.
Yeah, no. I'm kind of hyped on this.
Yeah, it's been a long time since you've been in a 32,
Oh, yeah,
huh?
definitely.
I don't know if you ever noticed, but it has a full carbon trim package in here, which is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the clutch on this is super easy.
It's mint.
Oh, dude, this is nice already. Dude, I'm so hyped.
It kind of rips, dude. Like, gun it.
Dude, why does it sound like that?
Because it's an RB.
Hey.
Hey!
Oh, dude, this is so nice. I'm actually like really hyped on this. Thank you for letting me take over this. Oh, dude, I'm hyped.
I didn't anticipate doing this. I really like this car. I just love this car. I enjoy driving it, and it doesn't owe me anything at this point, but
It looks really good right now.
I know I gotta stop looking at it.
You still didn't clean the ho-ho off the windshield.
There is a little bit of ho-ho on the windshields.
Who did that?
Carter.
Dick.
I'm like trying to like become better at letting things go. I feel like that's good in the long run. We're starting with the stuff that I'm not super attached to.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do this. It's time to purge a little bit, you know?
That thing sounds so good.
End of flashback.
I wish him the best of luck with that thing, and I can't wait to see it shredding at the track. So, as you could tell, I missed another video. I went and looked at another Supra. We went all the way down to Long Island. It was a horrible drive. We get there, and the car...
James, if you buy this, which I hope you don't.
Power cable? What's the fuel line?
Okay. Fucking rust right there. Needs to get painted anyways, but still.
It was just a big piece of crap. I'm not trying to rush and buy a Supra, but I wanted to look at all the cars I thought were worth looking at. They've all been bust so far. But I realized that we have some downtime because I don't think I'm gonna find a Supra anytime soon. And we have to wait until Brian's components all show up. A lot of cars need a lot of just small pieces. Nothing that's really content substantial. So I figured we should get into something new and have some fun. And well, I figured it's a great time to finally show a car I've had hidden in the corner for quite a while now. And a lot of you guys probably guessed it already, but that's okay. So Aunt and I went and picked this car up 3 months ago maybe, and well, here's the footage.
Flashback.
We've been driving for like what feels like forever at this point. We're in upstate New York. Not a whole lot going on up here, but it sure beats driving through New Jersey. Pretty beautiful up here, right?
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
It's just farmland everywhere and just a bunch of hills. The car is actually on a military base, so we can't just wander in. We have to meet up with the guys, and then they're gonna have to like kind of escort us in and sign us in, literally in the middle of nowhere. But the car, I'm really excited for you guys to see. It's nothing crazy, nothing to like lose your mind over. Like, you guys will see what I'm talking about. It's dope. I'm very excited for it, and it's kind of hard because right now, like, the shop is full. We got a lot going on, but the way that, you know, the market's been in the last like year and a half, when a good deal pops up, you can't sleep on it. You have to jump on it and just grab it and do what you got to do, right? You will see why I'm buying this. One more hour. One more. Look at it. We're gonna coast that thing. Yeah, I think we took a wrong turn somewhere. All right, so we found our buddies. Now we're about to head onto the base, and hopefully Tony doesn't have any warrants for his arrest. Okay, so we got our visitor passes. Ant did not get arrested, so now it's time to enter the military base and go check this car out. Where is this thing?
There it is.
There it is! Ah, yes. It honestly looks a lot better in person than I thought. Wow, that's actually beautiful. Well, besides the fact that the front end is smushed. Oh man. It's honestly way better than I thought.
Jimmy, the fog lights are still good.
Yeah, man. It's so weird, like, what survived and what didn't. And
It's really nice.
It is.
Like, if we disregard the whole smushed front ends, it's a beautiful car.
It is. I honestly just got it tinted too.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are dark.
5% in the back, 20 in the front. It's hot up here.
It
gets hot up here.
Oh my god. All right, so here we go. This is a 1994 S14 Zenki Sylvia. Oh, it's so nice in there. It's got that nice Japanese musk to it that we all love. But then we have this. This poor car. So this happened what, like 2 days ago, you said?
A
Or
couple of days ago.
couple days ago?
About 5.
So you were just sitting on a light and someone just rolled back into
Yep.
you? Were you just like yelling? Oh my god.
I actually hit the horn. Like, I was like, hey!
Stop, 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 stop. And they floored it? No. You scared
They're like,
them.
you know what?
Oh man. So obviously we have some front end damage. I don't know. Does it? Oh man. The hinges aren't bent, which is nice. Wow. So we went like right underneath you, huh? I mean, the thing is, right, so the JDM cars, they weren't structurally as supported as the USDM cars, right? Even the radiator support, it's one piece, where I believe the USDM won a couple pieces. And the front rebar, if it even has one on, the JDM rebar is really, yeah, see, it's got no rebar on. To be honest, if this car had a rebar, it would probably just be a dimpled bumper and not a smushed front end. So that might have saved the car, because if it had a rebar on and it was this squished, it probably would have pulled the frame rails in. But the fact that it has no rebar on means the frame rails are probably untouched. So most likely it's just a pretty janked up radiator support and everything else that's attached to it. So you saved the grill.
Yeah.
That's huge. And you found the piece.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good. Get the plastic welder out. Save a piece. So what's the story with this thing?
So the original tanks are plastic.
Yeah,
So I broke at the neck at
Okay.
the base, and just to keep it stock, just to keep it with the stock look, fuel cell.
Yeah, I don't blame you, because that you have to drop the rear subframe. It sucks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
So I figured this would be easier.
that's cool. Look at this thing. I
And
mean,
hold
at
on.
least as far as a fuel cell goes, you bought like the most legit OEM option fuel cell I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And it's rated for 750 horsepower, so you can build a lot.
We gotta make it a race car now. Oh, that's cool. That's funny. So, this is kind of like into the existing floor.
So
That's not too bad. Oh, perfect. Oh, did you just make a whole sheet metal bracket?
Yep.
Oh, wow, you did that legit. That's refreshing to see. I don't see a lot of legitness when I go to buy cars, so. It's got the coolant interior and everything. The dash mat, is it uncracked?
Yeah, it's fully uncracked.
So when I saw the picture of it crashed and I saw the, you had the sun visor in, I was like, oh, this guy cares, this guy cares, this will be a nice car. This car is honestly beautiful. I feel like when you go to look at a car, you're supposed to be like, nah, this thing's a piece of crap, take $3 grand off, right? But I can't even say anything. It's actually nicer than I expected.
You're gonna put a front end on this thing, man, it's gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be beautiful. So, we're doing kooky swap? No, we can't. This thing is staying as Zanky. We can't be doing that. There probably people in the comments are always like, oh, you should do a kooky swap. It's already been commented. Stop. Delete that comment. I want none of that.
We have a kooky.
We have a kooky. There we are. There's already
Beautiful kooky.
But now I get to match DJ with a white S14. Get Brian a hammer and a cheeseburger. See what happens.
Chicken sandwich.
Yeah, he's a chicken sandwich kind of guy. I don't know what else to say about this thing. It's a SR20 DE, right? It's not a DET, nothing fancy. It's just a, what is this, a Q's? So it's factory manual, which is nice. Non-turbo. It's literally DJ's car, which is kind of funny to think about.
Literally.
So you can't beat the white. You really can't beat the white.
Can we just appreciate how clean the engine is too?
Dude, it's honestly a beautiful
Look at back
car.
here.
Usually with the Japanese cars too, you could really, like a lot of stuff on the outsides are always masked up, right? They're really good at respraying these things and making them look nice. But the engine bay is always a telltale because they never respray the engine bays. And you'll get a lot of weird rust in them, like in the corners here or like down in there. But you could tell this car was always nice. So this is a cool one. This is a really cool one. I'm happy that we can be the ones to save it.
Shut that hood.
I feel guilty latching it. I don't want to do it. Oh. I gotta bend it more. I'm not doing that. We're gonna strap this thing down.
Absolute pro.
Are you sad or glad?
I'm sad that it's leaving, but I'm glad that it's leaving at the same time.
Yeah. And we'll get it right. She shall live on.
Can't wait to see it.
The tints do look nice. Nice work on that one.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Dude, thank you guys again.
Of course.
Yes, sir. I won't let you down on this one, all right?
Hey, brother. Can't wait to see it.
Well, ready to drive, Ant? Let's hit the road.
End of flashback.
So DJ like hasn't seen this car at all, which is like kind of cool. So this is like his first time really going for it. I tried to cover it right away because I wanted to save these moments until I guess now, right?
This is, yeah, damn near how mine looked. It's just stock and gut. It's literally the same car. Already has tints on it.
My
it
water
is 4
bottle.
lug, correct?
It is 4-lug, yeah.
It is 4 lug.
Look how clean the interior is.
What's that smell?
I don't. Sexy squash.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah,
say, mine
probably.
didn't smell like that.
Sexy squash.
Shout out Lucky Labo.
My
Shout out to Lucky
seat has the same wear there. Yeah, damn near the same car.
So we've actually been collecting parts for this thing since it's been here. I actually got a set of Navin skirts, kind of like Donald's. And I actually have Navin rear spats somewhere.
In the back
And
seat.
Great.
we got new headlights. We got new corner lights. And we actually have a new bumper, which is Donnie's old front bumper. And I got a new hood from Mr. Tommy F, yeah. So we've had some time to collect some pieces so we can make quick work of this thing, but I'm hyped, dude. Look how nice this
What are
interior
these
is.
lights for?
What was that?
More lights?
More lights.
Another
So
set of headlights.
those
Okay.
came off of the Zenki that we picked up in New Haven.
Oh.
So it depends on which ones were cleaner. I just grabbed
Yeah,
those.
I'd bring these ones back to New Haven and keep those. Those are good. Pop the hood, let's see it.
This thing looks pretty mangled, but it's honestly not that bad. So we got really lucky because the fender survived, which means the upper framer light here is actually pretty straight. I don't see any kinks in it. There's no crash bar in these things, no rebar. So basically the plastic bumper and the radius support just took all of it, and I guess so did the hood.
I know you're gonna do what you do with it, but it's pretty mangled up.
It is pretty mangled, but hey, we got all new pieces so far. I just gotta see how funny this thing looks with the hood down, all right?
Let's see it.
I thought of a name earlier. What is it? The cranky Zanky,
That's good.
right?
That's really good.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold this for me.
The face that 240 makes when an 18-year-old kid is gonna own it.
There we go. Now it looks like it's been knocked out.
KO, dude. This poor thing.
The cranky zanky.
Listen how healthy this thing is, all right? It's a good girl. Yours does that too. Dude, she's purring.
They're the same.
This is a good car.
What year is this? What year is this? 94?
Sure. Imagine if our VIN's just like a number off.
It was in the assembly line, literally behind it.
I like to think that in a previous life, in Japan, our cars were best friends.
Yeah, they were close.
They were close.
Best friends Yankees.
Best friends.
One was
Yankees.
just mistreated.
This one?
Hello.
No, this one was treated pretty well.
No.
It's shown, but like, someone backed it up into it bad.
Yeah, not in a good way.
One more time. Whoa, she runs so good. Smooth. The starter, we'll talk about that later, but this thing is so healthy. I can't wait to,
You didn't even check the coolant when you started it. You're
Is that how you check
You're
it?
kind of tripping for that, yeah.
it's got some work ahead of us.
It's not bad.
Not bad. She'll be worth it. So we've seen the outside of the car, we've seen the inside, we've seen the engine bay, and it's all immaculate. So now it's finally time to see underneath the car and see what we're working with. I'm expecting great things. You can already see like on the suspension components. Oh dude, this thing is beautiful. Yo, I am so grateful that I was able to get this car. Oh my God. Look at this, Ant. Like, look at the rails. They're absolutely beautiful. Look at the whole rear end. Little bit of surface right here, but that's nothing. And see, the thing with the S14s and the S15s is they just like, they were not nearly sealed as well as the S13s. So S14s are usually rusty. Like the S13s outlived all the S14s. I mean, there's no seam sealer on here or anything. Like, it's just asking for trouble. I'm surprised there's even undercoat right here. I don't even think the S15s have the undercoat like this. See how this undercoating right here? I can't stop saying that. I'm so happy with this whole thing. So we got a one-piece drive shaft right here. It's aluminum too, which is really nice. It's an expensive unit. HK has high power exhaust on it, which is pretty cool. The car is absolutely beautiful.
Solid subframe bushing.
This is solid right here. Usually you get a lot of rust right here. All the S14s are out right here, even the nice ones. So we're a little bit of surface rust, but it's nothing that we can't wire wheel off, reseal, and make sure this thing doesn't rust because, dude, every single S14, S15, this rots out. I mean, there's no protection from the elements. It's a big seam. Look, I get my nail underneath there, so moisture gets in there, and it just rots out. We got solid subframe bushings, which is great because that is an absolute pain in the ass of a job. I'm so happy I don't have to do it. What's really funny though, since it is an NA car, it has a R180 diff in it. You see this thing? You ever seen one of those before?
Super small.
So this is, I don't think any of the US cars came with this diff, but diff style that comes in 240s and Zs and R chassis is called an R200. It's like the casing size. This is even smaller. Like, look how small this thing is. It looks like a little, like a Wago van diff, doesn't it? Super tiny. I don't think the axles are interchangeable, which kind of sucks because I have an extra diff, but I don't have an extra axles. But I mean, we'll see how long this thing holds up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect from it. I've never had R180 diff before. It's so small. Oh my God. Maybe it might be nice. You know, weight reduction, kind of. Who knows? I mean, the subframe's beautiful, brand new. It looks like you freshly like dry ice blast this car. Not oily, which is insane. Usually these things are covered, even the nice ones. All the bushings look good. Nothing looks dry rotted. Like, it looks like it was like garage kept in Japan.
Yeah.
Or like, it is. Look at this ink on that oil. I mean, obviously that might have been replaced, but it's just nice to see. Got the full undershield still on. It's out so heavy with this car. I mean, we got it so cheap, and I'm so grateful to the previous owner and just the situation in general because I didn't think I'd ever get to own a really nice Zenki because they're so overpriced.
Expensive.
And this thing popped up, it just worked out so well. Now we could do our thing and end up with something beautiful. Just don't sleep, right? What I do want to do real quick though is I want to take off this undershield and just make sure the lower core support is fine, which I think it is. If it is, it's a total home run. So right here, this is the lower core support, very structural piece. So if this bent, it would have been a real big mess to get that straight again. But as you can tell, it is perfectly straight. The only thing that happened is the upper brackets right here for the headlights and for the hood latch got bent back. because they're attached to the radiator support. But look, dude, even the frame rail ends, like the little piece right here that doesn't really do anything, even that's untouched. It just cut the bumper.
Everything.
So dude, it like, I'm telling you, this thing got backed into at like 5 miles per hour. Like it wasn't hit hard at all. Just the fact that there was no rebar. I mean, what's your support? A piece of plastic and like a piece of 20 gauge steel. So all the stuff that had any bit of structure to it, like the frame rail end caps are thin too. They didn't bend at all. So what we gotta do is we gotta take it apart, right? Really expose everything so we get a better look at the metal on the upper end of it and see what Brian thinks. It looks pretty mangled, but I think it should go pretty smoothly. So today was kind of like an introduction to the car. I'm just really pumped about this. I'm so happy it's no longer just hidden in the corner. We could finally touch it. I was like skeptical about when I should kind of bring it up just because we've been kind of busy. But I figured now's a great time. We have a little bit left of the season. Get it together enough that I can start enjoying it. Nice, simple setup. Finally completing the S chassis collection. Obviously, we still got to do a lot of work on the S15. I had some issues with that kind of paperwork-wise that I finally got fixed. So now we could actually focus on the S15 for the winter. I actually have a motor for it, which is a whole nother secret in itself, but not even a secret. I just want to, I don't know, whatever. I don't want you guys to be like, there's too much going on, but I'm excited. That's all I could say. But next video, we're going to take it all apart. We're going to really assess the damage, get it all visible, and we're going to start straightening it out. And once it's all straight, we could take off the existing radiator support, take the one off Tommy's front clip, put it on, and just go from there and start modding it up. So with that, we're gonna end it for now. Stay excited because I'm freaking excited, but you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And
Have a good night.